Joel Penhorwood here for the Ohio AgNet. Well, automation in agriculture, it's something that we talk about over and over again, but it's finally, and has been for the last couple of years, been going from theory to practice, and I don't think in any more of a dramatic demonstration of that than here at the 2023 Farm Science Review. Dr. John Fulton from The Ohio State University College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences on the ag engineering side with us joining today. Dr. Fulton, let's get an update. First of all, what a great demonstration and display out here of the future and today in agriculture involving automation.
A lot of energy out here, isn't there? Yeah. It's exciting times, but great that we could bring this to Ohio. We've got a lot of different autonomous solutions on display and demoed out here. And like I said, it's high energy, people are interested in. And what's more exciting in my mind is it's just not young people as you look around here. It's people of all ages that are asking questions, that are engaged in these conversations, and not just, hey, what's the future? We've got these solutions now that are being adopted, that are commercially available, and people are really interested in it.
Let's talk about some of those solutions. Often when we say automation, we do think of drones. It's just a very cool thing to look at, but there's drones here, but also some other things, so let's discuss those options.
Yeah, real quick. We had 5 companies this year offering spray drones or spreader attachments as well on those drones that want to be part of the demonstration. But really cool is right behind us here is the autonomous tractor. It's a retrofit kit on an M5 Kubota. Really cool, but we're tilling today. We mowed yesterday, and we're probably going to do some more tillage tomorrow with that autonomous tractor. Over here on the side, we had the autonomous irrigator from 360 Yield Center. You know, we're doing some research and investigative work with that, where we can use that as a way to deliver not just water, but we're really interested in using that on dairies and swine, where we're taking that effluent and putting it out as nutrients for our growing crops. So it's a high clearance irrigation system that runs autonomously. But the exciting part is you can go buy this stuff today.
That is very exciting. And another piece of the puzzle that's very interesting that you guys have talked a little bit about is one that's not moving quite as much, but probably just as essential, if not more essential, and it's completing that data connection to the farm field.
So rural broadband or cellular connectivity for some of these autonomous solutions is required. And so we've got to be that machine or technology has to be connected to the internet. We know we don't have 100% coverage in Ohio. We have counties working for solutions to bring rural broadband to a lot of areas, but it may not be 100% coverage. But as we look ahead, and as an agriculture community, we need to be part of those discussions. But the facts are, I'm going to have pretty good connectivity with good upload and download speeds to be able to use some of these options that are available today to farmers.
Yeah, and I was just looking that way because our vertical takeoff just went off like that. Now, what are some of these questions that you're getting from farmers out here say, hey, it looks like this could be a good fit for my operation? From there, how do you have that conversation?
So on the spray drones, it becomes pretty obvious. I mean, you know, I don't know if I view them as taking over ground machines or some of the aerial technology, but they are a very good complement in scenarios where timing's important. I can't get someone to come in. If I don't have a machine myself, a ground machine, a sprayer, and I'm looking to someone custom application and I need to do fungicides, these things have taken off in those areas where timing's very critical to get those out, or small, irregular shape where maybe it's a little more challenging for a ground machine. And the other thing is on the aero delivery systems is we get some rain. I know we're dry right now, but when we got conditions that aren't conducive, we can still go out in a short period after and be able to do either a spray or a spreading type activity. So that's kind of on the drone side.
One of the more interesting pieces here, as we've talked about, is this retrofit system here, completely autonomous. Pretty cool.
Yeah, and so just to kind of build on your question, where are we seeing some fit on that? What are the questions being asked? So we're getting ready to get into pretty heavy fall harvest here, and so as a grower, I'm really focused on getting my crop out, but I might be wanting to do some tillage. Oh, by the way, I don't have enough guys or enough people to be tilling at the same time I'm harvesting because I need guys and trucks. So an autonomous tractor running my tillage tool gives me an opportunity to maybe not to be focused on what I need to focus on, but get my field work done when conditions are right with an autonomous tractor in that condition. The other thing is, again, looking at help on the at the farm to run the combine, run the grain cart, run our trucks or wagons, and keep all that moving, right? Because we got to keep that combine. Is, you know, we're seeing and having in the last couple of years, but the idea of having an autonomous grain cart, which supplements not having a guy there that can maybe focus on keeping trucks away from the field kind of things. And so there's some scenarios where our farmers are very interested in investment to fill in the gaps where they need people, but I can get the field work done in a timely fashion.
Speak about investment, and this is a broad question, and there's probably not a good, direct answer because it's piece by piece, but what's the sort of cost of entry for certain units out here?
Yeah, so if we just stick with the autonomous tractor, it is all over the board right now. Again, we're very early in the stages, very early in what people are offering. I mean, you can be probably 50 to 90,000 for kind of a kit. Now, I think once the OEMs, the Deeres, the Case, AGCOs come with their solutions, and you are autonomous ready on the machine, that's probably going to be a lower price point once we get to that. But as far as retrofit, currently, at least what's been shared is probably somewhere between 50 to 90 just for the autonomous tractor type technology.
All right, one more question. This is today. What's next? What's tomorrow?
What's next? Well, I think it's obviously, whether you're the drone thing is not going away in my book. So I think where we're heading next is with some of the challenges specifically on label is like delivery. So whether you're a dealership and want to deliver parts, or a retailer or a storefront to do a little bit of feed, some of these drones, once we get over a few rules and regulations, probably can carry 250 to 500 pound payloads at a pretty good range. And so all of a sudden I think you're going to see delivery here in the next 3 to 5 years would be one thing I think is coming pretty quick.
Yeah, if I'm a last moment and I need some chicken feed, I mean, I wouldn't mind a bag being delivered by drone. That'd be pretty good. As long as it's not airdrop, I suppose. That'd be fine. No. Thank you very much for joining us out here from The Ohio State University. John Fulton joining us out here at an impressive display at the 2023 Farm Science Review. Automation's the name of the game, and I'm Joel Penhorwood for the Ohio AgNet. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.